Hello. We are back with more Final Fantasy 14, and we're getting right into it. We got to select our path, the Hanu or the Pelu, and yeah, we're just gonna go right into it. We're on vacation. We're a retired adventurer, and we're just helping some friends out. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Hanu because I like the way they look. What's the Urupacha? Will become available once you've completed the quest series with Helpful Hanu. The Kozamauka. So, what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu. We go south through the Arch of Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozamauka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. Footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. You do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamauka, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in a good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Zabalyav Tiere. It's all been arranged. Sweet. Great. Up we go. Oh, okay. I'm good. Sorry, my webcam froze for a second. Hit that a little bit. That way I can sit back a little farther away from the webcam, pull the mic in real close like. Yeah. Okay. Arch of the Dawn. Yeah. Ramat. Are you ready to leave? Yes. To our first zone in the new expansion. Then onward to Kozamauka. Open the way. Onward to the first location, dude. I'm so hyped. What does it look like? What does it look like?
Kozamauka. The land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Dude, the cutscene is very, jittery. Very jittery. I don't know if that's a computer thing or if it's like a, or if that's just how it is for everyone, but it's, very jittery. Oh.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Now it seems smooth.
Elefham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
I won't this time. Our first zone. Yep, but many fires, earthen shrine, Okanu. Okay. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Ehrenberg to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's move. Let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. What is this? Oh. Good to go. Oh yeah, we can use our mounts now. Yes. Oh, why does he turn like that? Weird. Oh. Everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped into the mud despite my explicit warning. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanu village I'm telling you about, Okanu. Yes, it's right. A festive people. Ba 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 ba. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage brought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came here to do and find the Elector. Aha, bird. Oh, Kali. Oh, what now? Danu greeting. Surely you've heard the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. So our idea was about the elector was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feet and test my worth. And all in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we were not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. See you, suckers. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feet, you know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What, you think I'm getting too cautious? No, I'm impressed, is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expect you to rush in at first and ask questions later, or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. There's more to the Dawn servant you've last seen. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To ensure the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okanu? Then, do some groundwork before the feat begins. Something like that. I mean, I could possibly pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Lamont hasn't the right of it. As Elder Zanuhali is a resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in this feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erinville, Alizé, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Luke, Bella, and myself will handle this northern half. I dig it. I dig it. Sounds good to me. Sweet. Yeah. Look at all these things and stuff and things. I'm gonna get this before I forget, because I know I'm going to forget. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Did I bang the vantage point? The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Why don't we help repair the village? I feel like the answer is obvious on what we need to do. We need to follow his footsteps, yes. But at the exact same time, we should be helping the citizens that we passed by. Like, the storm fucked everything up. Wouldn't it make sense to help the citizens as well, so it puts more in our favor of winning? Because I feel like that's what her father wants. Someone who's one with the people. And how else are you going to become one with the people other than by helping them in their time of need? It just makes sense. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn 7 sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. I am putting question for question. Question is abstract to me or really quick. Give me a quick second. Yeah, dude. Sorry. Button. Sorry, I'm putting something in really quick. Christian has asked me a question, so I must answer. Okay. Cool. Cool. Diplomat. A lot of palaces are still damaged, and the Hanu have spoken not to. I've spoken to are not their usual cheery self. That storm broke more than wood and weeds. There must be something I can do to help. I'm going to look around a bit. Damn it. Bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Hey Andy, hey, how you doing? I slept okay. Okay. So I slept went to bed at 4 a.m. and I woke up at 9. Then Casey dropped me off at the post office, which then I dropped off some packages, and now I walked home, and now I'm here, and now I'm streaming. So, yeah, I slept okay. 5 hours is a good number. How did you sleep, Andy? The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds have harvested some time ago. Bum bum. Ooh. Dude, lucky getting 8 hours of sleep, man. Oh, look at this guy getting 8 hours of sleep. You've woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and the feathers, tail, in particular, stand out. Sorry, I stole some of your hours. It do be that way. Casey steals my hours all the time. I usually only sleep 5 to 6 hours a day. Casey usually sleeps anywhere between 8 and 10. So, yeah. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into the bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. Like, for instance, Casey went to bed at midnight and she woke up at 9:30. I think it was like 9:30. So she was up for almost 10 hours. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. Gotta hurry over too. Bum 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 ba-da-dum.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Mm-hmm.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here.
True.
But that isn't likely to happen.
Ooh, awkward.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, elder of the Hanu.
Hello, Zanuhali.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Oh.
You made it after all.
Fuck this guy, dude. He's a big
No
meanie.
need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed.
Mm-hmm.
It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Bruh.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament.
The smile.
Surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
It's true. It's true.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
What? Dude, what a piece of shit.
Mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
And I'll kick your ass.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Meh.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
I'll do my best.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
Bruh.
These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Let's kick his ass.
Damn it, I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Yeah, let's kick their ass.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Good, good, good. Dun-dun-dun-dun. We get boots, dude. The feet of reeds. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there is a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to resolving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronvale will take us to the fields where the reeds are grown. Of course I will. Follow me. The feet of reeds. The reeds! Onward and upward. Heavy mata. Big turtle. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. If you say so, lady. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help boldly to identify anything unusual. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Come on, Vu, let's go look at some wheats, reeds, whatever. Shoots. If you, you're so eager to say, wilted reeds. As Zalhalu described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. Water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Lethargic frog. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. He just literally runs away. The soil in the patties is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Interesting. See enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. There's literally nothing wrong. Everything is just dying. I'm assuming it's because the frogs may be eating the reeds. I don't know. Well, what do we all think? Any obvious problems? No, besides frog. I agree. The waters look to be of good quality. Does the mud in which the reeds have been planted? The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? It would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. You were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless. I couldn't help but be reminded of all of the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal. So without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It is an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times, you know? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to the solution of another for the other. That's honestly kind of true, though. Stranger things have happened. It's like a domino effect. You never know until you never know, but it could happen. Right? I agree with Wukelmat. I'd be able to see the relation between festivities and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. That's true. That's true. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Yeah, it's the one that Alpha was looking at. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. Wait a second, I gotta do another thing. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. True. Sorry, give me a quick second. Bum 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 bum. Here. Okay, back to it. Sorry about that. Do the float, do 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 the float, do 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 do. Over yonder. Uklamat. Yes, this is the float I remember. It does not appear somewhat damaged to you. We should take a closer look. Vector float and flexible float. You may move the cursor. Yada 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 yada. Same thing that was introduced all the way back in Stormblood or whatever. Yeah, that was missing an eye. I already tell right off the bat it's missing an eye. I don't know the rest, but you know, right there. There. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seem to be missing a gemstone. There's 3 parts that are wrong with the bird. Aha! It's broken here. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will we lift this great vessel without all the care and carrying poles intact? Hey, Ashes, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're finally in the expansion. We're finally playing it. It just took forever to level up, but we finally got here. What else is broken? His tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Oh my god, I want to take a nap in that. This is a parade float. I mean, I won't judge. It's a parade float basically made out of straw. Well, I think we can all agree that this bird boat is in the dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? You were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such poor state due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we have to leave it exposed while we usher our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there will be no lifting of wings, no ihihana. Fall asleep and wake up in the parade. Trudeau, and then you'll be the center of attention. But oh my god, look, they're in the parade. So cool. Ihihana, ihihana. That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improves anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help you and give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I'd like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need Kiaxa for the missing eye, Yuyipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Who these I know. Abraxia is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Yuyipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, the wind chosen is the victor of the competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. That's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such area sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are too exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they strive with the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing the poor harvest this year, we have been left enervated. There we go. And we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom. We cannot repair the festival float. So Wukulmat was correct. The storm caused them to have depression, and their depression is making their crops not grow because it's making them not produce enough mana that gets put into the ground. That's basically what's happening. So if we hold the festival and make them happy, their crops will ultimately start to grow. Wukulma indirectly, like I said, like a domino effect, was correct. All because they wanted to hold the festival because they liked the festival. Oddly enough, we may just have stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen and would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magic energies, which means any feathers taken from victors should be high in ethereal conductivity. That's so real of them. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as a timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. float might also function as an arcane device. Add radius float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu forces. Confirmed, the float is actually a gun. I know, crazy thought, but the thing that the bird boat made of straw might actually be a gun. I like the top one. Precisely what I was thinking. The boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Hana. It's a festival. It's a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean that the float was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Literally. Surprise, it's a Glock. It goes and turns into a transformer and shifts into Optimus Prime. Confirmed. Confirmed. Never trust a Decepticon. Or always trust a Decepticon. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these all have been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a magic tool for magic? It's the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. A good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was full, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with adherent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know we are practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Hana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who has been maintaining the float these last few years. He replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. La Aliza and I acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okohanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Dude, Aaronvale the homie. I love how they made him a main character. He's just some bunny boy that fans were like, oh my god, he's hot. And now he's a main character just because of that. Three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. The fans have spoken. I mean, that's literally what Yoshipi basically said, right? He's like, because like for instance, this expansion is supposed to be like a test run to see where they want to take the new story. So he wants to see fan reactions before writing the next part, so he knows like what's the best part to basically turn into the new story. And like there's multiple ends to this adventure that could all have their own story if chosen correctly. So he pays attention to fans, so he really did probably just see like, oh my god, this guy, fans love this guy, I gotta write him back in some way, and they made him an important character. Thanks to Wuklamot, we found ourselves in a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. We got new shoes. Shoes. Oh shoot, my inventory is full. Oh, we don't need these guys. Those guys out. Let's take these guys out. Let's take these guys out. Why not? Okay. Let's put these guys in. Place an armor. Okay. New chiz. They don't go well with my vacation outfit. Vacation. Okay. Linu Hanu, show me the way. The shipwright's name is Uuk Evu. He's a Zavral who only moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He is especially strict when it comes to manners, so be sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. You wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. We shouldn't have any problems. Okay, let's head to Okbekbe to the east of here. Give me a second. We got mail. We got mail. Is there a postmaster here? Does not look like it. Never mind. We continue onward. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. I forgot this is a thing. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So dumb. But I love it. Worth it. Worth the suffering to get this. Oh yeah. Linu Hanu, watch out. I'm a tank. Okay. So dumb. Okbekbe, the village of all those who drift into Kozamauka Mughal Rhino. Literally though. Currently alone and elsewhere, welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wook Evu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me. But I should warn you, the climb up to the stairs can be challenging. Where's the tree? What tree? I don't see a tree. I think you're lying. Is that one over there? Is that what they're talking about? Okay, what's the next random mount? Okay, we're just on a chocobo. It's fine. Oh, that tree. It's just stairs. Oh yeah, I think I know what the just because it was brought up. I don't know anything about the expansion, but every expansion you get a free mount towards the end, right? I think it's an alpaca. I just gonna be honest, I think it's an alpaca, and it's gonna be adorable. Wukavu. Hello, Wukavu.
What do you want with me?
Ah, yes.
Right. The greeting.
What?
Oh, Kali.
Oh no. She's embarrassing herself. Uklama. Oh, no, she's doing it right. Good job.
Oh, Kali.
She did it. Yeah. Good job, Uklamat.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
Good job.
When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Fair.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Maybe.
You're Wuklamat.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
It's like,
an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
no. Oh my god!
Take up your axe and claim my impudent head!
No!
Keep your head.
Ah! It's all going south
I
immediately.
hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
Oh, thank God.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Ah, mother.
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes.
God,
damaged by
she's
the
so
recent storm.
buff.
I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
All I'm gonna say is Rukulama mommy as fuck. Okay, let's just be honest with you.
Can't wait that long.
She
If you tell
got
me
she
where
got
to
a
go,
rock
I'll
for a
guide them
brain,
myself.
but literally a bag of rocks for a brain, but
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross
Oh, not
violation of
again.
social protocol.
not again. Here
I
comes the
told you
bow.
not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Bro.
What's with
Yeah.
your Hanu friend there?
Yeah, Wukulma has a bag of rocks for a brain, but she a tall drink of buff water if you catch my drift.
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
That's my favorite dumbass strong girl, and we need her. We love her very much. Dude, she bad as fuck, dude. She's slowly becoming best girl. I don't know why. I will say she gets a lot of hate for some reason online. I don't know why, but I guess we'll find out if there is a reason. As of right now, I don't get it.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyuipo, dude.
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume?
Okay.
Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Okay, let's go get rocks.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
True.
All right then, let's get moving.
Do. Oh. This fucker. Dude, is that how they're gonna progress through the entire thing? Is just spying on what the other people are doing? Is that literally how these assholes are just gonna progress?
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress. Ihihana, you say?
Bruh.
Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out.
God, they're assholes.
The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Yes. Yes. God. Ninuhanu. Cave Kikitola is west of Okihanu. Okanu. We can return to the village first and head there on foot. Okay. Returning the village. Returning the village. Do 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 do. Bum ba da dum bum bum bum. Parkour, parkour. Yeah. Hiya. Yeah. I will say it's nice. This is the first time we've actually been able to stream a new expansion for this game as it was released. So everything is all fresh and new. That's west of here, was it? Let's us be on our way. And off we go again. Okay, we get the bird too much. Different bird. I'll take it. Screw it, I'll take it. We get the black chocobo too much in the randomized. Well, how many mounts do we have to randomize from? Yeah, we have a good amount. Those are 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 mounts. We have 21 mounts, but it keeps randomizing to the same black chocobo every time. There you are, there you are. Hello, my friends. Cave Kikitola, as promised, home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Boxki Abox. I already forgot how to say it. Boxkia? Something like that. But by its green hued glimmer, bring anything matching that description to me. Shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the rest in the west half, and I'll take the east. Okay. To the west, to the west, to the west. To the west, to the west. Write my paintings really quick. It seems like we're gonna be fighting something. Get Boo back out here. Eye-catching glimmer. It's not the rock. Upon closer inspection, you find that the glimmer you spotted was light reflecting off the water. Wow, am I that dumb? I'll be honest, am I that dumb? I'm playing the Elden Ring DLC level 1 with no blessing upgrades from the DLC. Okay, so did you defeat your other? Okay, yeah, you defeated your other one. Sweet. Because the blessing upgrades are the DLC's way of nerfing bosses, right? Like you put him in. I saw that what you do is like you put him in the bonfire or whatever, and it like weakens bosses by a percentage, right? Find a chunk of stone glowing in distant shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of mineral Lunuhanu was looking for. You got it already? Oh damn, we're just that good. You give gives you more damage, gives you more damage resistance. Ah, so it's the opposite. It doesn't weaken them, it just makes you stronger. Gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense, makes sense.